Test. Hey, welcome to exciting Chugiak hockey. We are live from the Mac Center right here in lovely Eagle River, Alaska. Ryan McCormick to my left. I'm John McCormick, and then Kevin Heo, Third Line Media to my right, of course. We got to get our mics set up here a little bit. Was that you, Ryan, or me?
I think I'm number one.
You're number one?
Yeah.
Okay. We got a non-conference game tonight between the visiting Palmer Moose and the hometown Chugiak Mustangs. And, you know, we don't know much about the Moose other than their record is pretty good for their conference. I think I looked at 12-3. And in their conference, which they're 5-0, and that's the Northern Lights Ice Hockey, or it's
right.
The Northern Lights Conference anyway.
Right, Kenai, Juneau, Soldotna, Kodiak, Homer. So what do you do when you got a Kodiak game? Let's make a big trip over there.
Well, I'm sure they got to run over there a couple times. Our Kodiak's got to come
Actually,
here.
I think Paul McEwen
went down there and refed some games.
Yeah, did some reffing over there.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So I'm sure when you go down there, you're going to try to play, 2 or 3 games at least, right?
All right. Or maybe you'll try and have like a mini tournament where you get a couple teams coming down.
Yeah.
So it's not just a lone soldier going down.
Right here at Third Line Media, we'd like to thank our sponsors, and Third Line Media being the number 1 sponsor, and Alaska Diversified here, and Army National Guard is pretty much rounds it out. And then we've had very, very generous donations along the way this year, which are greatly appreciated. Keep the wheels on. Kevin's stuff
that's
here.
Some of those Venmo donations are coming in.
Yeah,
nice,
they came in really handy. So really appreciate that, helping us keep this thing live and going for you guys at home. You can even do the dishes, Ryan, while you're watching the game now. Okay?
Yeah, big shout out to those donations. It's always appreciated for sure.
Yeah. Kevin, can you take a look at this here?
That's not you. That's just a spare one.
Can I swap headgear? Sorry. Ryan, why don't you take it away? We got some standings here. We got some CIC standings. Now I'm going to need the other headset, right?
Okay, yeah. Just
same
here
headset?
we go.
Okay.
So
there we go.
Standings as we printed them off today.
Now that's in the CIC conference there.
Yeah, CIC. So West, number 1 with 7-1 record. Chugiak, number 2, 6-2 record. Diamond, 3rd, 4-3. Service, 4th, 4-3. South, 3-3-1. Bartlett, 1-6, and Chugiak, Eagle River, 0-7. So it kind of rounds out there. You know, the top 4: West, Chugiak, Diamond, Service. And then South there in 5th place.
In the CIC. That's not counting. That's just in the CIC,
counting. That's just in the CIC conference because that's what's going to be. I mean, we got to perform well because we got the conference championships coming up here towards the end of the month. And
now, are they in the first week of? Let me see. I had a schedule printed off here. I think is it right underneath there?
Yeah, here it is.
So is this weekend CIC the 27th, or is it actually the next weekend?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I would imagine it's probably the next, but I'm not sure on that.
Yeah, they'll probably give them a break. So I mean,
anyways, just do a quick rundown. 4 games this month, scheduled games. 1 non-conference with Palmer tonight. 3 conference games. So obviously the non-conference tonight on the 10th, and then. On the 19th, Friday, we have Service. So that's an early game. It's a 1 o'clock game at Ben Boki. The only thing I can think of is that maybe Wolverines are playing. And so we got the early game on that one. So we'll be out there on that one for sure and bringing that to you. And then the following week.
Is that the deal? Is that why it's at 1 o'clock?
That's my guess.
And they're probably trying to shove.
Maybe 2 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
For sure 1.
But that's a regular school day, the 19th, right?
It is. Yeah, I believe.
So feel free to tune in. I mean, Third Line Media and me and Ryan will be there as far as I know. Are you planning on going to that, or?
Yeah, I'm planning on being there. Yep.
Okay.
I got some plenty of vacation, so
Saved up, huh?
Yeah,
You got to use it or lose
it's
it.
burning a hole, That's right. Can only get so much. You can't gain any more after a certain amount. So,
right.
Pretty soon I'll be able to take every other Friday off.
Pretty much the whole way until you retire, huh?
No. Anyways, the 19th is at 1 o'clock game on Friday with service, and then the 24th, Wednesday, probably the biggest game of the ones we have left against Diamond.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we had their number in that game that they played out here. We got some early goals. They came back a little bit, but we held them off. But, I think we're going to see a more feisty Diamond team when we play. And
probably a better Diamond team as well.
I would say,
They seem to be pretty young, as well as we're pretty balanced, I guess you could say.
And then on the 26th Friday, we play Eagle River for the last game. So
okay.
Be a
Battle of the Bridge
Battle
right
of
there.
Bridge.
Now, is that senior night as well? I'm pretty sure that's senior night.
Could be. I know they sent something on email about that. I just didn't get the dates.
The senior night, the last game of the year? Right here, 26th? Yeah. Kevin confirms that and says it's the 26th, senior night. So, Ryan, late arriving crowd tonight, do you think? Or is it just early on in the back to school thing here?
Yeah, it could be a little bit that things are maybe a little bit new, like they haven't checked their schedule. Or like, whoa, hey, we got hockey going on. We need to make it out here, Could be.
Back in the day, we used to have announcements in the morning, and they would tell you if there was varsity sports at night or JV or anything.
Oh, you mean at school?
Do they not do that anymore? Or how does the word get out?
I'm not sure how they do that at school,
Yeah. Well,
might be something with the technology. It might just be you got to log on and check out for yourself. I'm not sure how they do that.
Right.
But anyways, we'll definitely be here for all the action.
Remaining games right here. All of the action.
So here, one other thing we can touch on real quick. We do have stat leaders for CIC. No surprise, Fisher Sims. From the stats we have, leading the league with 23 points, 13 goals, 10 assists. And then Fitzgerald, Evan, defenseman for West, 22 points, 14 goals, 8 assists. And then the third guy, Dietrich, with West as well, 20 points. And then we also have another Orabaz in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's like 7th, 14 points. And then Yawit's down there.
Breaking it in there,
yeah,
too.
He's got 12.
It's nice to see Yawit showing up.
Yeah, I see him there.
He's worked for that. So he hasn't been in there all year. He hasn't been in the top 10.
Whether he's got a lot of points or not, that big one against West was that's all you need right there,
Yeah, well, it's still nice with the amount of ice time he gets to see him up there. He's worked for it, that's for sure. So
right.
Got the linesmen getting the nets ready here, and from a pretty much pristine sheet of ice here with brand new nets. It seems like every time I come out here to this rink, I'm astonished at the
nets are
the
great
shape
here.
the nets are.
It does feel here chilly in here tonight. I don't know if they, GM's got the heat working right again. I know they messed with that a little bit a few weeks back, maybe a month or so back.
I see our wall of champions are back up. I don't know. I'm going to have to see if they make sense, but he's got some years up there, and
that was what
look like he's doing
that was
stuff.
in conjunction with MHA hockey.
From what I understand, yes. When he took them down and they didn't go back up off the back, they used to be all hung off the netting behind.
Maybe towards the south netting, south end.
Well, that's where they were, yeah. So he took them down, and there was a little backlash, and so he put some banners up over there. And I don't know if they're all up there or what, but that is the wall of champions over there. Past champions.
Right.
But,
Excellent.
Yeah, Palmer hitting the ice right now. Looks like we got Scoggins. I mean, so they're bringing in a heavyweight for this game.
So Scoggins. So normally
one
he's
of Kevin
like
Hale's best friends.
I mean, normally he's like lining like Wolverine stuff because the big body in there can break up in these scuffles and stuff, huh?
Well, he just looks at him and
right.
take a look at him,
So Scoggins has the bands on as one of the referees. And then Jackson. Action Jackson has the other.
Action Jackson out of retirement.
I like Jackson coming out. I think he's
he's a veteran guy.
Yeah,
man.
definitely. And I think he likes being here. I mean, he really likes being out here reffing.
He does, yeah. So we're going to turn this over to Keo and hopefully as the external mic here, and we're going to go through the player introductions and, of course, the national anthem, and then we'll get ready for some live action here shortly.
Well, here, can I take that headset? Put it on this cord. Something's going on with that headset. Are we bringing Paul in or not? Paul! Are you doing it or no?
The visiting Palmer Moose and the home team Chugiak Mustangs. Starting tonight for the visiting team is number 7, forward. Number 24, forward, Bradford Kirk. Number 82, defenseman, Janae Dees. Number 83, defense. Number 88, forward, Kenneth Greco. And starting goaltender for the Moose is number 17, Keegan O'Brien. The Palmer Moose is coached by head coach Varsity and assistant coaches Mitchell, O'Brien, and Zach Richards. And starting tonight for the home team, Chugiak Mustangs. Number 6, defenseman Ty Bailey. Number 13, defenseman Dan Barrow. Number 8, forward Blake Sauer. Number 10, forward David Ormond. Number 25, Richard Pitt. And starting goaltender for the Mustangs is number 33, Trevor Scott. The Mustangs are coached by head coach Rodney Wild, assistant coach Mike Farrell, assistant coach Jim White, and assistant coach Patty. Would you please stand for the national anthem?
And let's see, we're right back here. Live from the MAC. Players are getting their helmets back on and we'll be underway here shortly. I'm going to turn my mic down just a little bit, Ryan. My number 2. Sorry about the confusion, folks. We are working on it. There we go. I'm number 3. There we go.
How you sounding right now?
Yep. Sound a little bit better. Yep. To myself, anyway. I don't know if I sound any good to our audience. Can everybody hear us all right? Can we get some feedback?
Should be about normal. I think we're good.
YouTube's a lot easier for us, but we don't get many comments back. So we're going to get underway right here from the MAC. First period, Chugiak non-conference game versus Palmer. First game back since the break. And how long has it been? Has it been 3 weeks since our last game? It's been a bit. I know that. It's been at least 2 weeks plus a few days. And
who do we got starting? Oh, well, they already went over that. Okay.
So we'll have Chugiak starter. Looks like River Scott in the net tonight. And we'll have the usual line, and that's Yawit, Sims, and they're tied up at center. And Sims comes across behind Yawit, and he picks up the puck, puts it in the Palmer end, and here comes Orbaugh. Orbaugh pushes his guy, and now it's Yawit with the hit. And Orbaugh bangs it down deep into the corner. They're on the far left side now. And Orbaugh's going to give chase behind the net. And here comes Palmer. Palmer goes D to D, and they work it up the left side. And Orbaugh back checking. Palmer bangs it in. That's number 7 for Palmer, Van Gutten, Elijah. And now it's all to the Palmer D. Palmer. And Chugiak breaks it out through neutral. And Zink giving chase. And that's 82 for Palmer. Dietz, Zidane Dietz, and he's good. He's one of Palmer's better defensemen.
And they got a few guys that can
and
play.
Here's Gruninger.
Sure.
Gruninger steps up through neutral, and looks like Thies picks it up. He's going to go all the way across to Casey. Casey catches it on his backhand, and now he's on the far side. Zink comes flying in, and there's a pileup right in front of the scorer's booth there. And Gruninger's going to let one go, and then he'll give chase, and he bangs home another one. It goes all the way into the far side and around to their left winger. And Casey's going to pick it up, but he doesn't quite get it all. And Palmer now working behind Chugiak's net. Palmer, and puck comes right out in front, and River Scott has to make a save. She did touch it. So here's McEwen, and now we'll break it out through neutral. Gruninger on the tail end of a long shift. It's hard to get off. It's a long ways across when you're on that side. It feels like when you're
here we go.
Gruninger coming off, and here's a nice little move by number 6. He gets bumped off the puck, and then they're going to get a rebound. He shoots it, or not really a rebound, just a puck laying in front of the net, shoots it over the net, and we'll get a face-off in the Chugiak.
Well, John,
zone.
we gotta be ready to go here. We gotta wake up a little bit. It's like Palmer's ready to play. I know it's been a while since we've played, but we gotta turn it up a step here.
Well, Palmer 12-3. They're no pushover. I mean, they've played some good Valley teams. I'm sure of it. I didn't look through their whole, through all their games, but they're going to put one wide there on a nice little D or forward to D, and now their D number 71 will push it down in the Eagle or the Chugiak end. McEwen, or is that Magapoy? We got Magapoy and McCormick out on D. So, and here comes Hansen hard charging. McCormick's going to step up, but he misses the puck. And we'll get a penalty. High stick, It looks like.
High stick of one of our guys. Okay.
Oh, one of their guys.
Yeah, yep.
And it'll be all the way down in Chugiak's offensive zone.
Well, we do got a couple younger, I guess, some JV call-ups or some younger D playing tonight. Helping to round out the 3 lines of D with McCormick and Magapoy.
Phillips line out here now with Casey and Hansen, and it's going to swing around behind the Palmer net, and Hansen comes in hard, and Palmer lays it off the board, and there'll be an icing call.
Offside.
I'm sorry, offsides. It's been a couple weeks, I haven't.
So they might be a little rusty. We could be here rusty, huh?
Yeah, I'm a little rusty, that's for sure.
It's all that sunny. John just spent 10 days in Arizona and
God,
Scottsdale,
so nice,
he's definitely going to be hair rusty.
Don't worry, I came right back to 3.5 foot of snow on my roof to shovel. And there's McCormick. McCormick's going to push his forward wide from Palmer, and Magapoy comes over on the far left side, and here's Hansen working. Hansen just flips it up the boards nicely, and it looks like, is that Yawit? I'm drawing.
Dane Casey, Dane.
Casey, yeah. Boy. Okay, yeah, Casey. No, that's Gray.
Oh.
And now there's the loose puck. Rather turns it over neutral. Now it's Palmer carrying the puck. And now Chugiak D steps up in the play, and he's going to play it in deep. Bailey to Hill. Hill now behind the Palmer net. Hill still working the puck. Hill slaps it out in front of the net, and Rather's going to get a shot, and he shoots it wide on a nice look, and now Merrill gets it back. He just plays it nicely down and around, and here's Gray with the puck. Cooper Gray trying to find a little room in the far corner. Rather comes in hard, and Palmer's going to flip it up, but Bailey steps up and keeps it in. And now Palmer's looking, and Palmer's going to go all the way across ice. And it's Merrill stepping up, and Merrill now with the puck. Merrill's going to take a look, and he loses the puck on a stick handling move. And here comes Palmer. Palmer up the left-hand side through neutral, quickly into the Chugiak zone. And there's a point-blank shot and a nice centering attempt by Palmer, and River Scott steers it aside. And now Cooper Gray with the puck. Cooper goes backhand all the way out to McEwen. And now Palmer going the other way, and they're going to take a shot, but it's tipped and out of play. We'll get a face-off. So pretty quiet bunch in here tonight, Ryan. I mean, I was hoping for a little noise, something to get me going in January.
I'd say the crowd's about normal over a weekday.
Normal?
Yeah, maybe a few less. Nothing spectacular.
Orba now giving chase all the way down into the Palmer end. He's around, and he centers it, and Yawit just didn't get any wood on it.
Nothing.
Or it would have been a nice shot on net. Should have been. Now it's Orba with the puck. Orba, and Sims comes in over to Yawit. Yawit had to handle it on his backhand, just doesn't get anything on it. And now it's Palmer quickly through neutral, so their transition game is fairly quick. And we're going to go up through center, and it looks like that'll be a icing call, and it is.
Well, John, the first 5 minutes just a little sloppy, I'd say, on both sides. Nothing really going too hard here. Although they've had more shots on our goalie than we've had on theirs for sure.
Well, you take back the one that who shot one wide down there, and then Yawit doesn't. I mean, there's a couple scoring chances right there for us.
Right,
so
for sure.
We just didn't put them on net, and they did. And there's a wobbler that comes in, kind of scary. And now Yawit pushes it all the way around, and we might get another.
Yep, they're gonna ice that.
Here, sorry. That's 14. That must have been McCormick shot that one around, huh?
No, it was no, he didn't touch it. Somebody else gunned it.
All right, let's see what we got on the ice here now.
Zink's line.
Zink's line. Thies and Greninger.
Actually, Zink's out there with Thies.
Zink's out there with Greninger and Thies, so it's Thies line.
Right.
And another ice. It'll come all the way back down.
Yeah, sometimes you just get a little too giddy. You just need to, hold the puck, get your head up, take a look, see who's open.
Or make that first couple steps forward. Somebody's got to come to you, and usually somebody wide open then.
Right, we talk about it. You can use the puck. Pass, skate, or shoot. It's just three things.
Thies. And he does win the draw. Megaboy with the puck, and it gets shot around. And there'll be another
they're
ice.
waving it off, Johnny.
No. Zink in deep, and it goes all the way around D to D.
Oh.
And a little mix-up there on Palmer's end. Chugiak misses out on a scoring opportunity. Here's McCormick. McCormick looking. He's going to just come right back up on a nice little pass forward. Greninger dumps it in and then takes a whack at it. It goes across and behind and over into the corner. Zink to Morgan Greninger, and now it's behind the Palmer net, and they're going to break out to their center. McCormick steps up, plays body, and Zink comes over and slaps it in. It does go across ice, and Megapoy going to settle back in on D. And here on a nice touch there from Thies over to his left winger. And here's Hansen. It looks like Hansen. Holt Hansen trying to make a little room there. And he does. He gets it over to Merrill. And it's cycled back around. Now Merrill's going to have to step up. He whiffs on a check. And here comes Palmer through neutral now as Merrill comes back on a back check. And now Chugiak breaking it out, and they slap it off the boards. Casey slaps it off the boards. Now it's at neutral as Palmer takes another look. And it's tipped in for Palmer, and the Chugiak tender River Scott's going to smother it. Palmer player takes a whack out of it, but the whistle had already blown, so.
Yeah, Casey gave him a little shove in the boards, which, you know, you get a little whack at the goalie, you're going to get a shove. So that's a good no call. Just, you know, get one, take one.
We do have a few fans lined up behind the boards there, or behind the goalie.
I think part of that is they like that spot.
They like that vantage point.
Vantage point.
Watching the game.
You're also right on top of it. You know,
Yeah.
might be able to have a better view up top here, but you don't get to feel that vibration of the check. You know.
Cooper Gray's line out there right now, and he's got Rathert and Caden Hill with him. And Caden Hill now with the puck. He's on the right side. He moves it across, and Rathert gets a look at it, doesn't get a shot off, and it's into the corner. Here comes Palmer. Palmer 3-on-2. And a nice hit by Rathert. And then it's swung around. And it's out to neutral. Now Palmer D, number 97, Newman just puts it up the boards. And Casey with the puck. Casey's going to go D to D, and it's McEwen on a quick breakout. And we're up through neutral. And Palmer regroups at neutral as Casey flies in there and puts a hit on a Palmer player. And it's McEwen going to go all the way across.
Now there's going to be a nice.
Oh, nope, he waved it.
Really?
And Chugiak will get a line change in. Caden Hill in deep. As Orbaugh comes out. Orbaugh. Caden Hill slaps it to Orbaugh, and looks like McCormick steps up. McCormick through neutral. McCormick's going to get a shot, and he whistles it wide, but there's a rebound off the ball, and it's a goal. So McCormick generating a little bit of offense off the back wall.
So basically it takes this here's a
we
replay.
go.
Hard shot, follows up his rebound off the post, looks like.
Comes in hard, cut, dinks, doinks the post.
And then looks
gets
like
it? Yowit?
maybe
Number
Yowit
8.
taps it in
Maybe
there.
Yowit taps it in on a.
Hey, you got to do something to spark the fans, get them going here, you know.
You got to generate some. That's a good way to
You
generate
already had the
some
momentum
offense.
going in there. You might as well.
And here's McCormick back with the puck. And he's the right size for this level. He's just not going to get run over.
Well, let's keep going hard here, see if we can get something going.
And now it's Yowit digging hard on the half wall. It's Palmer pushing it up. McCormick does step up again. And Sims with the puck. Sims puts it in deep. And now it's Yowit and Sims forechecking Yowit. And he gets a Palmer player to go D to D. And now they're going to come up the left-hand side closest to us as Sims steps up. Sims now with the puck. Sims trying to make a little room. Sims playing it off the back wall, and it's Yowit looking, and it's over to Sims on a nice move, and Sims with the puck lays in and it's all around the Palmer net. And Palmer escapes disaster there with a couple shots on net. Goalie loses the stick, and it's Palmer through neutral. And Merrill misses a pretty good hip check.
Rusty, like we said, huh, Johnny?
And now it's through neutral, and the puck gets banged right back out to Palmer, and sloppy by Chugiak in their defensive zone. Now it's Merrill going to pick up the puck. Merrill hangs on to it, and it gets pushed up, and now out to the Palmer D, and they're going to get a wrist shot. It's blocked. I'm not sure who blocked that, but it's up. Nope. No high stick. Greninger with the puck. Greninger lays it behind him, and Thies comes in. Gets a wake-up call on a hit.
A little to the face, a
little high.
It's all right, though.
Nonetheless, be ready, right?
Always.
And here's Greninger. Greninger lays it in, and it's 16 Thies.
Are they going to make a
Wait,
call?
15.
Looks like Jackson's got.
Zink. What are we calling? Are we calling a penalty? Offsides.
No, yeah, it's outside.
Kevin Hayos sees it from his video vantage point. Offsides.
So one thing I did notice is it looks like they moved Holt up on that left wing and moved Rathert back to fourth line.
Okay.
Right here.
Yep. So we got Phillips out there. Phillips line. Is that Holt out there now?
It's Holt and Dane Casey.
Okay. And Holt picking up the puck. Holt bangs it to center. And it's Palmer dumping it in. River Scott makes a save. She puts it on the deck. And McEwen getting turned around. And now it's going to be a shot. Nope, it goes by the Palmer defenseman. And it's banged in by 65 for, that's Frank, Cooper Frank. McEwen picks up the puck again, lays it right out in front of the net. Not sure about that. And McEwen's had enough of this, tries to slap it down. It does go to neutral, and Palmer will go D to D at neutral. And there's 83. Sawyer Niles. And Chugiak having a tough time gaining control as Phillips, Rathert, and Hill are out there at the moment. And here's Phillips. And now Hill takes over. Casey comes up, and there's a shot on net. Steered aside. And Chugiak does pick it up. And now it's and he gets pushed from behind. And it's over to Rather. Rather's going to get a look, and there's a rebound. And it's blown dead. And we got a cross-check from behind.
Yeah, Jackson's all over that.
And Jackson
definitely.
was all over that, yeah, for sure.
And we got to get a little more cleanup in our zone with breaking that puck out, John.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
well, this power play could right all that, and hopefully it'll be a distant memory.
Maybe there's shots on net, but our D zone, we got to get better at just not whacking the puck for sure.
Well, we started running there a little bit, and that's what happens.
Yeah, can't do that, you know.
So Chugiak will go on the man advantage, and it's out quickly out to Thies, and Thies bangs it over to his partner, Bailey. And now it's Sims working the half wall on the far left side. Sims going to take a shot. Orba. Right there, Johnny on the spot, looking for a rebound.
Yeah, I think you got to get a little more, get right in front of that goalie's grill when they're doing these point shots.
Well, Orba, you know, he's pretty nice.
The big guy right in front.
Yeah.
Helps, no doubt. And you're in the right spot for rebound, you know.
And so Yawa wins the draw, and it's over to Sims again on the half wall. Sims down to Orba. Orba looking. He's going to put it back out to Bailey. Bailey across to Thies, and Thies over to Sims. Sims tries to feed Yawit in the middle, and it just doesn't work out, but good idea. And Thies with the puck. Thies will take a run, see if he can establish some offensive zone here, and he does. And Thies walking around behind the net, trying to set up shop. Orba bangs it off a Palmer player, I think, and now it's Bailey. Bailey back to Sims, and they want Sims in that spot right there. And here's Sims now. Thies with the puck. And Thies loses control, and it's Palmer, and they flip it down the ice. It's Ty Bailey retreating. Ty Bailey's going to go on his backhand, and he's going to turn it up ice. And he sends it all the way in. Sims, Orba, Thies, as we don't get a line change. Same line's been out for the whole power play. Thies lays it down to Yawit. Now it's over to Sims, and Sims is going to get another look. See if we got anything in the tank. Here's Yawit. Yawit looking. Now he's over to Orba, and back out to Bailey. And now Sims is going to get a look. He's going to get a shot, and Orba standing there just doesn't put it home. And here's Bailey. And here's a Palmer player through set neutral, and there's a shot and a big rebound, but Bailey clears that.
Nice save by
over to the
River.
side. And we're going to get a slash now, I think. I mean, Jackson raised his arm almost right away. And Hansen with the puck. Hansen over with a nice move. And that's Casey, I believe, that gets stood up. And
oh, here we go.
that's Casey, but it happened
Happened
before that.
Well, it looks like they're taking
Oh, they're going to take them both.
both, but we might wind up, you know, Quincy Jones wash out and they get the penalty.
Oh, coincidentals late. That was late.
Yeah, they
okay.
get them two for that little fisticuff.
Right. I gotcha.
So I guess you could put up 2 for us, 2 for them, and an additional 2 for them on the initial slash.
On the initial slash, that
I'm not sure how they work it. They might just wash the 2 coincidentals and just have the 1 slash up. But
So the Palmer ref wants to talk to Jackson. He's probably asking about the back-to-back penalties, really. And that's going to be a little delay. Jackson listens to everything and goes over to the score box.
Well, hopefully Love and McCormick work in the score and clock and decipher that.
And get it right, you know. I mean, 51 seconds left in the period. Chugiak back on the man advantage now. And it's over to Greninger. Greninger looks.
Good shot. Good shot.
Got to get some traffic in front there.
Well, what's different? This looks like maybe our power number 2.
Over to Greninger.
He does have a good. He's
door.
going for that far side, which wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
A nice shot there. And Palmer gets a hold of it right off the draw, and they're going to send it all the way down. As Casey and McEwen are on D, and trusted with this power play. And here comes McEwen, and McEwen quickly through neutral. And McEwen with the puck. McEwen holds up, sets up shop, now walks it out, and he finds Casey, and Casey's going to get a look, and it's blocked by a Palmer player and shuffled back down the ice. And River Scott will have to make a save. Not sure that was on net. 18 seconds. And Chugiak moves it up quickly, and I do like the quick out. And here's McEwen. McEwen's going to carry it in again, and he avoids a check, but still has the puck.
Are they going to call offside?
And we got an offsides after all that drama.
Well, we got 6 seconds here, so maybe we can get a draw on a hard shot.
7 seconds basically left in the first period. Chugiak enjoying a second man advantage, just not being able to do anything with it. And you don't want that to come back to haunt you. So 1:09 left in the man advantage coming into the second period after the ZAM goes, Ryan. And yeah, I think first period, looking back at the first period, your thoughts? I mean, we looked a little sloppy in our D zone. You
my
know?
thoughts.
Don't want to be too critical, right?
Well, this is, pro Chugiak hockey here. But, my thoughts are Palmer's probably happy with that period. They're down by 1. They're the underdog, For us, we gotta play better, bottom line. You know, we gotta have, like I said, defense first, D zone first, work on that breakout, moving the puck up. All it takes is getting the puck, taking a couple extra steps, see who's open, making the pass. We must have had 5 icings, 3 in a row or something.
And,
making that pass.
We're not getting a ton of shots.
Right. And getting more stuff in that. But it also, for me, it all starts in that D zone, taking care of stuff in front, getting that puck, making those good breakout passes, and then going up the ice hard. And I think just as a team as a whole, it kind of showed this is, first game after the break, first period after the break.
I mean, look at the bright side. We're going to come into the second period. We do have a 1-goal lead, and we got 1:09 left on a man advantage. We got to take advantage of that. We don't want, this game to wear into the third period, a close game.
Right. No, definitely don't want to do that, because when it's that way, then it only takes a lucky bounce and it's tie game, or it's
exactly.
1-goal game.
Yeah.
So I think coach is going to go in there and say, hey guys, we got that period out of our way. That's the cobwebs. Now we're going to come out and play Chugiak hockey. Hard, charging like we've normally been doing. Everybody going hard. We got 4 lines. We can do that. Making good passes. Heads up hockey, and we're going to do that. And, some of the bright spots, goalie played well. River Scott kept us in the game. Made some big saves. And,
Hey, and you got to fill your lungs again for the first time since before the break, okay? So you have them.
And then that third line, that third set of D with Magapoy and McCormick, followed up his rebound and got that puck off the post. And
you go to the net, hard, and good things happen. And that's what he did. He took a shot, followed up, and put one off the pipe, and somebody put it home. And, it was, hopefully that's a good confidence builder for him. We do have a couple JVers up here getting some varsity action, so it's important, They're the future of Chugiak Mustang hockey here, all right?
Right, and I know, not going too much, but, Coach Wild's a big, you put your time in and you get your opportunities, right? So just because you might be, someone thinks you're a good player, this or that, you got to prove it. Or you're a freshman, you got to prove that before you're going to get an opportunity. You're not just going to automatically be on varsity. So,
Yeah, and I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on next week if there's a JV game. There was no JV game
Obviously,
tonight.
I don't believe Palmer has a JV team.
What about service?
No, Service does, but it's half their varsity team,
Yeah.
or more. So
They do go back to back.
we'll
yeah,
see how
so.
they do that, And then Diamond, I'm sure, has a JV. They got tons of players over there. But yeah, we'll have to see. I hate to go into it, but we got grade checks coming up and some things like that to make the final on, to really see if everyone's going to be there. I hope it is. 2.0 should be able to be handled.
We got the shots here, courtesy of Tony Bonetta.
Oh,
And,
T-Bone, huh?
Yeah, T-Bone down there doing some hard work.
So he's basically the guy that does the penalty box for Chugiak on a regular basis.
Yeah, he
right?
likes making a few bucks. He comes out here, and Tony's always been a big hockey guy. So Chugiak with 9 saves, and
What did O'Brien have?
it looks like 9 saves for them as well. So 9-9.
Okay, all right.
We'll take that into the second period, and we're going to take a little break right now. The ZAM is on, and we'll be back here probably a little quicker, probably 5 minutes or so. Hang tight, and we'll have some more exciting Chugiak hockey here shortly.
Excellent.
I'm an Alaskan Guardsman.
And Alaska is my home.
Gets a wake-up call on a hit.
A little to the face,
A little high.
It's all right, though.
Nonetheless, be ready, right?
Always.
And here's Greninger. Greninger lays it in, and it's 16 Thies.
Are they going to make a call?
15.
Looks like Jackson's got
Zink. What are we calling? Are we calling a penalty? Welcome back, folks, to Chugiak hockey. Let's see, I can't really hear myself at the moment. Oh, I'm number 3 here, yeah,
There
okay.
you go. You're good, John.
Okay. All right, so we're back live here, and in Chugiak now. Looks like they're getting on the ice now. We'll get a quick warm-up in, and we'll get right back after it.
So let's see if Chugiak comes out a little more fired up this period.
It's 1-0 Chugiak. Apparently, Landon, he scored that goal.
Well, I mean, Carl Hansen was all over it, saying he was, but, according to the official scorekeeper that I just happened to talk to, they did not give it to him.
Okay.
Now, there's a possibility they could look at replays or whatever, but they did give it to Yahweh. But, I mean, hey, it was good hustle.
Good hustle all the way around.
And if he wouldn't have the hustle, the goal wouldn't happen anyways. But, yeah, they did give it to Yahweh for the rebound.
All right, well, we got 15 minutes up on the clock here.
Let's see what we can do on this power play. It'd be nice to jump on him right off the bat here and see what we can do, get back in action.
1:09 on the power play.
Whatever, but they did give it to Yahweh. But, I mean, hey, it was good hustle.
Good hustle all the way around.
And if he wouldn't have the hustle, the goal wouldn't happen anyways. But, yeah, they did give it to Yahweh. It's
Feeding back through.
yeah, it's just hooking up on that one.
Let's go. Here we go. Yahweh. And 88 for Palmer. That's Greco. They faced it off, and Chugiak battling for it, and it's going to be Palmer. 83 shoveled it in. That's Sawyer Nillis. And it's worked up the far wall. Are we live here?
I can't hear you.
Okay.
I got nothing.
All right. Well,
Okay. There we go.
and it's Chugiak through neutral, trying to establish something in the offensive zone. Chugiak still trying to, and it's banged out by Palmer, and it's picked up, and it goes D to D. Chugiak now Thies. Thies is going to send it in, and it's going to ring all the way around to Sims. Sims looking, and it's Yahweh. And Yahweh trying to find the biscuit, just not being able to settle it down. And Palmer slams it all the way back down the ice. River Scott's going to play it to the corner, and there's a little miscommunication. And now it's Yahweh having to come back, pick up the loose puck, and it's spun back around the other way. And there's a shot on net, and Rivers had enough of this. She'll glove it, and we'll get a face-off.
Looks like that penalty's just got expired here, so we're
I'm
back
not sure we got a shot on that. Not to be negative, I just don't think we took a shot on net.
Well, you're just being realistic. Yeah, we didn't. The power play was not well that period. Or the ending of last period. But let's see what is this Phillips line? Let's see what we can do with this.
So let's see who we're lining up with. Phillips, Hill, I saw him come out, and Hansen.
Yeah, Hill must have got, I'm not sure why Hill's out there versus Casey, but is Casey still in the box? Maybe is Casey still in the box? Yeah, I think he
Casey's
is.
in the box, and that's gonna, isn't it just 1 second for the whistle? Oh, the penalty.
Well, they got coincidentals. It's got to have a whistle after, right?
Right. Holt Hansen breaking up ice off the faceoff. Holt now is going to take it wide. He's looking. Holt over to McEwen. McEwen shovels it back in deep, and it's Caden Hill with the puck. And he overskates it. Now it's Hansen back with the puck. Hansen trying to find a little room, and it gets pickpocketed. And it's over on the left-hand side. Too far for the left winger, Palmer. And Chugiak will shove it back in deep. And here's Palmer. And they break it out to neutral. Phillips battling for the puck. And here's Casey now. Casey plays it off the half wall, and it's banged in by Palmer, and McEwen rubs his guy out. Now Chugiak, Casey going through a guy, and now McEwen back with it. McEwen's going to take a look. He's going to go D to D to Casey. Casey looks up, does get it up to the right winger, and it's Hansen through neutral. Hill ties up his guy on the far side, and Hansen looking for a puck, holds his guy up, and here comes Palmer. Curl back by Palmer, and they send it over to a forward streaking in, and there's a shot.
Nice
I believe
block.
that was blocked, and Casey can't get it out of the zone. And here's Zink with the body check, and he's going to get a penalty, it looks like.
Who was that
And,
on? Casey or McEwen?
I think Zink's.
Well, Zink wasn't out there. Oh, that must be Casey's getting it.
High stick. At any rate, Chugiak's going to go on the Alaska diversified penalty kill here, as Palmer is going to go on the man advantage. Bailey out here now. Bailey, Yawit, and Sims, and Merrill. And a nice little breakup by Merrill, and there's a big shot, misses the net by a long way. And it's going to come all the way down. Here comes Sims, and look out, Sims. Sims beats his man. Sims with the puck, puts it out in front of the net, and just no help. And Sims picking up the puck, going the other way, and lays it up off the glass. And he can be a one-man wrecking crew.
He covers a lot of ice, John.
And he's fast. And here's Palmer now. And Sims picks up another loose puck, doesn't quite clear the zone. And here's Yawit. Oh, Yawit just about breaks it. And now it's off the boards, and Sims just can't make it happen. He's sucking air.
Out of gas.
And a nice forward pass to the left winger, and he's going to get a shot. River with a nice save, just puts it on the deck, and it gets slapped around. Now is that Dietz, 82. Dietz walks it to the middle, and there's a shot with a tip, but
Telling you right
Greninger
now,
follows it up and feathers it backhand down.
she's making the save she needs to make right now, John. She's doing well.
Yeah, she's not a bad goalie.
Nothing flashy, but just gets between the pipes and makes a save.
And here's neutral zone play, and Merrill's going to end up with it just right at the Chugiak blue. Merrill's going to end up, well, and there's a hard hit by Merrill. And Orbaugh's going to rub his guy off as well. Merrill come to the bench. McEwen on the ice. And Greninger turns, goes his forward. And it's out in front, and dangerously out in front. Now out to Dietz, and it's 5-on-5. 10 minutes left in the second period. And McEwen picks it up. He gets rubbed off hard.
We got four forwards.
And they're going to get
there.
a shot, and it's blocked by Orbaugh. And Orbaugh flips it up. And here comes Greninger. It's Brody Phillips. Brody's going to play it behind the net to McEwen. McEwen whips it over to Hansen. Hansen lets it come out to neutral. And Palmer's content to dump it in, and it's been working against us. And there's a shot by Hansen, and this one's going to come out. It goes all the way around and comes out. And they do a backhand flip, but Chugiak picks that one up and dumps it in deep. And here's Phillips, centering attempt. Oh, check that.
Get closer.
And here's going to be a shot off the glass by Palmer the other way. Hansen picks it up. Hansen now pushes it through neutral. And here's Casey. Casey forechecking. And Palmer turns, goes the other way. And McCormick's going to step up. And now it's Phillips going to go all the way over to Raptor. Raptor taps it to Casey. Just nothing happening there. And here comes Palmer right through neutral. And there's a backhander from number 93, Van Gutten of Palmer. And we'll have a face-off in the Chugiak defensive zone.
All right, John, let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we can generate a little bit more offense here. We didn't have much so far in the first 7 minutes or so.
Well, you got to give something for the hometown to cheer about, you know? And so far, kind of flat here.
It's a one-goal game, so.
Kind of flat at the moment.
Right.
Gray and Hill gives chase, but the Palmer walks it out of the corner. Now Gray back with the puck. He slaps it around to Megapoy, who loses it, doesn't really get it. And here's Palmer walking into the Chugiak zone. They're going to take a shot, and Rivers has to make a save. Now it's behind the Chugiak net. And here comes McCormick. He's going to take a look right through the legs of Rathert. And Palmer dumps it back in. And Palmer's willing to play this game of dumping it in, turning Chugiak around. And here's Rathert. Now Rathert's going to take it wide. He does a backhand curl around, and he's all alone, but he loses the puck. So the right idea. And now it's Palmer through neutral, filling the lanes well. And they put that one down low. And Merrill kicks it up onto his forehand. Lucky he didn't kick that one in the net. And here's Merrill. Now Merrill's working forward. Merrill still with the puck. Merrill's going to take a look. He chips it. And it goes wide. And now Bailey lays it off the boards right to Orbaugh. Orbaugh goes around a guy, gets tripped up. Orbaugh still with the puck. He lays it over to Gray. Gray with the puck now. Gray back to Orbaugh. Orbaugh looking and loses it. And it's dumped all the way in. River pushes it into the sidewall. And now it's Bailey with Palmer controlling the puck in the Chugiak end. Palmer skating out to the half wall. Palmer. And here comes Yawit. Yawit is laying it over to Orbaugh, and Sims slaps it all the way around. And here's McEwen. And here's Yawit with a backhander. Now Yawit picks up his own shot. It's out to Bailey. Bailey over to McEwen. Now we got a little puck movement by Chugiak, and McEwen's going to lay it down in the corner to Orbaugh. Orbaugh sidesteps a guy, but Palmer takes it, and Orbaugh fights back for it over to Sims. Sims looks, and McEwen trying to find a little bit of room. And it's Sims cycling it down, but nobody's there, and Palmer's going to get some ice to break it out. They lay it out to the middle. Sims with the puck. He's looking. And there's a rebound. And 2 or 3 shot attempts. Nothing goes in. And it's Palmer back the other way. And here's Casey. Casey pushes his guy wide, and River with their skate right on the pipe freezes it.
Wow, Jackson.
And Jackson took a while to blow that whistle.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, he's got to be dramatic
the
about
puck's
it.
there. You got 5 sticks covering the puck.
Come on, Jackson's right there. He's all over it.
He's the one. A better shift. We had tons of puck movement down in the offensive zone with that Yawit line. Excellent shift there.
Thies now. Thies going to play behind his own net. Here's McEwen. McEwen's looking. He tries to get over to his right winger. Zink plays it up the wall, and here's Thies. And Thies needs to turn some jets on there. Now it's around, and Zink, hard charging, lays it off the back of the net. Thies picks it up. Thies is going to take a look right in front of the net, and Thies picks up a rebound, just doesn't get any wood on it. Here's McEwen. McEwen, they go around McEwen. Now it's a 2-on-1. But Thies back checking, picks up his guy fairly well. And now Palmer on the attack. And it's Palmer. Palmer's going to go D to D, and they're going to get a shot off this, but it's blocked. And Zink trying to get away from his guy. Now it's Casey. Casey's going to go D to D, and it comes all the way around to Gruninger on the half wall. Palmer picks it up, and they're going to come off the half wall. And Palmer
Gonna get the puck out,
getting
John.
some offensive zone time. And Zink now puts it right on Gruninger's tape. Gruninger's going to lay it in, and they're going to get a line change. 4 out of the 5 players do come off. Casey gets stuck out there. And now it's Palmer. And a quick cover up by River Scott keeps this game 1-0 Chugiak.
Yeah, that shift was complete opposite of the one before that. We definitely got trapped in our zone on that. We need to get that puck out, get a line change, get some new guys out there. If you're in trouble, high off the glass, I mean, whatever it takes. You can start running around, bad things happen.
3:59 left in the second, and Palmer controlling the puck at the moment. Megapoy backhands it out, and here's Hansen clearing the zone. And Casey, although I think it might have been a little bit of interference, not enough to draw a call. It's like Brody Phillips in there working hard. Out to the D, Megapoy, he's gonna lay one in there. And there's a rebound shot, and Hansen just can't get on it. And we've had 3 or 4 shots that we just can't get any wood on tonight.
Go back, man.
That'll be an icing call by Palmer. It'll go all the way down into their end.
Yeah, go back to the icing. You know, it was McCormick on that left D there. It's, you know, it's puck or body if you're going to do the pinching game.
Yeah, big body. So Cooper Gray, Rathert, and Caden Hill line up here for this face-off. 3:16 left in the second period.
It'd be nice to get a goal here before we head into the second, before we head into the third.
And here's Hill. Hill hanging on to the puck. Now he'll do a backhanded curl back, and he gets it over to Ty Bailey. Ty is going to go to his backhand, tries to lay it out in front, and there's a shot by Hill, and a big rebound right between Rathert's legs. And it's laid all the way over. Bailey's searching for the puck, and that'll be an icing call. So Chugiak finally recording a shot. They haven't had many this period.
No.
And Rathert had a good look at putting that rebound home.
He did, for sure.
Cooper Gray trying to win a face-off, and Palmer gains control. Rathert in a little bit late, but no call. And Palmer's going to lay it behind the Chugiak net. Chugiak looking for the puck. Palmer picks it up. Palmer now. And Palmer's going to lay a shot. It doesn't make it to the net. Right out in front, there's another shot.
You know, once again, you got to repeat myself with those bad clearing attempts, you know. And Palmer's hanging around. They're going to put shots in it. They're out shooting us this period.
Oh, yeah, they are, for sure.
You know, we got to get serious, start moving that puck.
Yowitz lines out there. 2:25 left in the second period. And here comes Sims. And if there's anybody that can get something started, that'd be Fisher Sims. McKeown gets run over. And now he picks up his own puck that he lost. And here comes McEwen. Yowit comes in. And now it's Yowit pushing the puck forward to Sims. Sims swings it into the Palmer zone, defensive zone, and it gets swung around all the way around. And Casey comes in hot. And now it's Orbaugh walking it out of the corner, lays one in front, And there's a bunch of sticks on it. Nothing. And Casey, on a nice move, goes around a Palmer player, gets the puck right back, going to go D to D, and there'll be a shot from McEwen. And it's tipped, but misses the net. Right back out to Casey, and he swings it in deep. And Yawit will have to pick this one up. He does chop at it, and it comes back out. And McEwen lays it back in the corner. Sim stops it. It's put out in front. Just and now the puck gets ping-ponged around. And McEwen puts it right on the tape of Gruninger.
Right, better shift. I mean, obviously that's Yawit's line, so you expect some good stuff out of that line. But definitely creating some offense, cycling the puck, hitting the points in the offensive zone. Good shift.
Thies. And McCormick's going to step up, does get partial body, and gets dumped into the Chugiak end. Megapoy looking for the puck. And it's Gruninger leaving it right there. But it's out to, now it's over to Thies and back to Zink. And Zink puts it over to Megapoy. Megapoy puts one on net. It gets steered aside. And now it's Chugiak with a little energy. Thies is going to lay one right in front of the net. Zink can't get there, and it's McCormick. McCormick does a backhand, and he lays it off the boards and then comes up hard, and it's put in deep. McCormick right back with the puck, rifles it in, and Hansen's going to forecheck. Casey forechecking now. And that'll be the end of the second period. Score 1-0 Chugiak.
Let's see if we can get T-Bone here to get some, he's going to take it here in a second.
He's going to give us a shots, which, did we have 3 or 4 shots
yeah,
maybe?
it's not going to be looking good for us on the shot count here. But, you know, sometimes, you get these games that
you got to grind them out.
you're just a little sleepy, or you got to grind them out. Nothing's super clicking. But obviously we got the 1-goal lead. And the bottom line is you got to find a way to win. And sometimes they're not pretty.
Thanks, Ryan.
But you got to do it. I mean, it's where it's at. It's a good learning experience. And, some days you're not feeling it, but you got to hang in there and get the win out of it. So going into the third, it's 1-0 Mustangs over the Moose, Palmer Moose. What do you think Coach is going to say in the locker room, John?
I can't believe he's going to be that happy with that period. I mean, I wouldn't be as a coach.
No, I mean, I think
I think he's going to probably have to call a couple guys out.
Right,
I mean,
it's going to be a draw, or Palmer had the advantage for sure. I mean,
I think we came back with some energy late in the game, and we tried to tilt it back to to even up. But bottom line, they outplayed us that period.
Well, I think part of it is when the Yawit line was out, they're creating a lot of energy. Sims is extremely fast. They're creating a lot of energy, cycling the puck, moving the puck. And a couple of other lines comes out, maybe not having that feeling, but, I know one thing, we can always work hard, and that's Chugiak hockey's working hard. So if something ain't working, clicking, go back to that working hard, because that's always something we can do,
You can always dump the puck in and go get it, okay?
Grind it,
Palmer's been doing it to us the whole game.
Move your feet, grind, those are the type of things that are going to make a thing. Right,
Yeah.
And that's what we've always done, So don't get away from that, even if the other things might not be clicking,
Right.
For sure.
So we're coming off a very, very snowy November, December, and even parts of January so far. We've had a few snowfalls, so we're going to bring this right in. Tony's got a shot count for us right here. And let's see what we're looking at.
We just got 5-6 inches a couple days ago, John.
Man.
In fact, the roof is getting shoveled. We're going there.
Well, we shoveled our roof today, and it's all on the ground right now. Shots for the second period. It looks like Palmer had 6 saves. So Chugiak has 6 shots, and Chugiak has 10 saves.
Yeah, I mean, we.
So 10 to 6. I
got-
thought it may have been a little more lopsided than that, but we'll take that and, we'll bring it back out for the third
Well, I
period.
definitely think they had more quality shots on our tender for sure.
Yeah. Well, we're going to jump off for a few minutes, and Zam is on the ice right now. We'll be back here shortly. Hang tight. See you soon.
John, here we go.
Yes, sir. We're right back here at the MAC. Welcome back. Both teams just got on the ice, and we'll try to be a little more peppy and a little less negative here for this third period. We're going to come out and do the best that we can. We got a 1-0 game. Chugiak on top.
Chugiak's on top 1-0, heading into the third. Should be an exciting. Hopefully we can have some more excitement here, and we can generate some more scoring opportunities and put a few more G's on the board.
Well, Ryan, it is exciting Chugiak hockey, so let's get her going, boys.
Well, hey, it's 2024. It's the new year. I'm excited for the new year and for everything it has to offer. And let's hopefully Chugiak Mustangs can do the same thing here.
And let's just give Palmer some credit. They're playing a good road game. I mean, they're dumping and chasing, Yeah, they got us turned around all night long. So they're doing what they have to do. Sims is going to come across the middle, and now Merrill picks it up. Merrill looks forward and through the neutral, and it's dumped in. Well, no, it's caught up by 82 for Palmer.
Dietz
with the puck now. Dietz is going to cut right up the middle, and he picks up his right winger, and Orbaugh comes over. And Orbaugh is going to go across ice D-to-D, and I don't know why Merrill goes back to D. It doesn't matter. Bailey does not pick that up, and Merrill picks it back up. And now it's Dietz sending it all the way in deep. And here's Ty Bailey. Ty Bailey gets stripped of the puck. Now it's Palmer. Palmer looking, and it's blocked by Orbaugh, and it's sent all the way down and around. And Chugiak turns around. Merrill. Dietz plays it in the middle. And Orbaugh, Bailey now at the puck. Bailey's going to go off the boards, and there'll be an icing call as Chugiak changes up.
I think that line wants that one back. They could.
Nope, it's gone, and they're off, and we got a new line out here right now. And Thies needs to get in gear. He needs to keep them feet moving. Thies out there now with Zink and Gruninger. And let's see if they can put some stuff together. And Thies does win the draw, and he's been money with draws. Rings it all the way around the defenseman, McEwen, and it's down for an icing. So we'll do the same thing all over again here.
Same thing, like whack the puck around, another icing.
Well, Thies is going to try to win the draw here, Ryan.
He's on it. Here you go, Samuel.
And he does win it again. And McEwen goes the other way. And there's a quick shot on net. And the defensemen clear it.
Oh, nice.
And now it's over to the center. Gruninger with the puck. Thies lays a backhander in, misses the net. And McEwen over there. McEwen in deep. And he'll have to retreat. And now it's Palmer picking up. They drop it back to their D, and their D is going to look cross ice. And Gruninger is in deep, gets tied up, but hangs onto the puck. And it's rung around by Zink, out to Casey. Casey picks it off the boards, but then fumbles around with it. Now it's Palmer through neutral. And Palmer's going to take a shot, and it's kicked out, and a rebound shot, and it goes wide. And River pushes it back behind the net now, and it's flipped up and around. And that's been our breakup, ringing around the boards so far tonight, and it's not working out real well for us. And here's Gruninger now. It's neutral. Palmer's going to go D-to-D, and then right back up that same side the puck came from. And now it's number 9 for Palmer. He gets it over, and Hansen, very nice on that check.
Yeah, excellent body check there by Hansen. That could have been worse.
Yeah, he held up. Good for him. And here's McEwen over to Hansen. Hansen chips it forward. And it's Chugiak in deep, trying to get some energy going here. And Megapoy steps up, puts it in deep, and now it's Palmer going D-to-D, and there's 71 right, puts it up off the half wall, and it's Chugiak with the puck, and there's a shot on net by Casey, and McCormick just about keeps it in. Megapoy over to play this one. And there's a shot, gets blocked in front of the net. And Hansen lays a body on the half wall. And McCormick comes over to help out. Now McCormick comes way over to help out, and we're going to get a roughing call on Chugiak.
Phillips? I didn't see that one. I missed it.
Brody Phillips going to the box for roughing. 11:45 left in the third period. And you let Palmer hang around, and they get some traction with the amount of shots we're getting. And Palmer wins the draw, and they're going to go D to D. And he lays it over to his man on the half wall. And here's the top of the umbrella. Over to 93, he takes a shot. And now it's covered up. And Merrill pushes his guy out.
Come on.
And Palmer
block out.
parents are screaming.
Hey, Merrill's
for
a big
some
guy, and he's blocking out. And you know
He's going to block out. So
if you're going to keep hacking away, he's going to give some business to you.
right, so be ready.
I mean, that's just how it goes. When you get in that crease area,
You put your heels to the goalie.
anything goes in that crease. So be
And
ready.
You block out. And Palmer's going to go D to D, and then they're going to go up the far side.
Then Gutton or
And
Gundry.
there's going to be a shot, and it goes wide. And then Chugiak player gets hammered pretty hard behind the net. He's going to get up.
Was that McEwen?
McEwen, he's going to stay on the ice. And the ref gets tangled up here on the sideboards, and he's having trouble getting off the ice. He does jump up. And McEwen rifles it back in. What's the whistle for? Not sure what the
It
whistle's
looks
for.
like that ref took a hard spill, or did he get a puck?
Is that why we're blowing the whistle?
I'm not sure if he's grabbing the hip.
Okay. Well, we got four dudes in stripes out there. We're going to be fine. I don't want anybody to get hurt, but
It's a stinger. He'll be
is
all
that
right.
why we blew the whistle? Is that why the whistle got
I'm
blown?
not 100% sure on that.
Okay, let's see where the puck goes. Coming over and talking to the Palmer coach. Is Jackson.
Well, Scoggins is there too. They're going to give a little.
But Jackson's the one doing the talking.
Oh.
Scoggins is listening in.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here.
Sometimes the explanation is just like.
And he's going to come over and talk to the Chugiak coach. With a minute 9 left in a penalty kill by Chugiak here. Power play for Palmer. 11 minutes left and 10:54 left in the third period. And this is a lengthy discussion.
Yeah.
And Jackson said his piece, and we're ready to go.
Maybe it was why they blew the whistle.
Huh?
Probably was why they blew the whistle in the first place.
Maybe to get their ref back up off the ice. And he was up, but now we're going to go D to D, and I don't know why Palmer didn't run that one in. And the puck gets blocked now. Casey pins his guy up against the boards. Casey picks up the puck. It's Orbaugh. Now an Orbaugh calmly lays it down the ice. These Orbaugh, Bailey, and Casey. And it's Palmer through neutral. And Palmer still with the puck. They're going to hit the top guy. And there's a shot that's wide. Bailey battling to get a hold of that puck. And he pushes it out. And there's a shot attempt by Palmer, but it misses the net. And it's cleared down the ice. And we'll get a change by Chugiak. Hansen, Casey, Merrill, and McEwen. McEwen bangs it in. Goes off one of those stanchions and comes right out in the middle of the ice.
That should do it.
Stanchion. 9:42 left in the third period. Full strength Chugiak as Merrill retreats. Merrill, he's going to go D to D. And McEwen slaps it right up, but he slaps it right to a Palmer player. And now it's feathered off the boards, and here's Holt Hansen going through a body check, moving the puck forward. Here's Casey. Casey with a nice move. Is he going to get a shot on net? And there is a shot on net. And a nice save by the Palmer goalie. And now Palmer's going to go the other way. McEwen back. There's a shot. And it's cleared. And we got a whistle. And now Jackson's going to give somebody a penalty. And there's a cross-checking penalty to Holt Hansen. I didn't see it. Ryan,
Yeah.
did you?
John, I missed it. It must have been behind the play. I was more concerned about this partial breakaway here. 2-on-1.
Why don't you ask his dad if that was in fact a cross-check?
Well, I think Carr was saying he had one hand on the stick, so how could it be a cross-check with one hand?
Yeah, I don't, Jackson trying to even things up here.
Now Scoggins is trying to give a demo too.
And here's Palmer enjoying her second power play in a row. And McEwen picks that up out of the air nicely, lays it off the boards and all the way down.
We got to kill this off, John.
And this is getting more serious now as the game wears on. 8:50, a minute 38 left in the power play for Palmer. And this is their this is a back-to-back power play. And looks like Sims, number 7 goes around Sims. And a nice play by McEwen. Keeps the puck from entering the center of the ice. Casey rushing it just a little bit, but he does get it up to Yawit. Yawit on a 1-on-2 lays a shot. It goes all the way around, and Sims picks it up. Sims looking for his D, which should have been there, but no, it's a Palmer player, and they touch and go down the ice. And there's a lazy shot by Palmer. It still hits the net, and Rivers going to smother this one. And this time nobody comes around Merrill.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
You only have to do that a couple
goalie's
times.
in the process of covering it, and you want to get in there with a jam and stick, you're going to get a stick yourself.
And you should, and that should
right.
be
And
the way
it should
it
be a
goes.
wash because you partially hacked the goalie, and they gave you a little shove. So
Better tries to go through couple D. He gets hit. Hey, that's how it should go, right? And it's laid back to, the draw was won back to Bailey, but he does not clear the zone. It's out to Dietz right now. Dietz top of the umbrella. He's looking. And now Bailey with it. Bailey for Chugiak trying to clear it, and he does on a nice backhander up and out. Dietz retreats, picks up, and he's looking, and he loses the puck. And Yawit pushes him off to the side as Dietz moves up through neutral. Dietz looks like he's going to get a shot on that. He goes around one guy, and Bailey picks him clean, but does not get the puck out.
Van Gudry.
Van Gudry with the backhander, and now Merrill slaps it up, and it's not going to clear the zone. 12 seconds left in the penalty kill. And here's Dietz again. Dietz is going to get a look, and he lays it down to the half wall and over cross ice, and there's a shot that got blocked, and even the rebound did not make it on the net. And here's Palmer with a shot, and they
Nice block.
are Chugiak knocking down shots in front of the net. But Palmer with some offensive time, and it's 5-on-5. And there's a broken stick.
Van
and
Gudry.
Orbach lays it over to Yawit. Oh, that's Casey. Casey and Yawit both have clear shields. And Merrill goes through a couple Palmer players as Merrill looks to be shaken up.
Oh, come on.
Merrill is shaken up, and he's staying out there. And now it's Palmer putting some pressure on Chugiak, throwing pucks into the middle of the ice. And Thies looking to clear, and they do clear.
We need that right
And
there.
we'll get a couple players off. We'll get a line change. Chugiak holds, and they're clinging to a 1-0 victory right now. McCormick steps up nicely and pushes the puck in deep. They'll go to their left winger and try to come through neutral, and we're better this time at that. And Landon McCormick steps up in a nice hit at center ice. Something that needs to happen. And here's McCormick with the puck. He's going to backhand it in, and Palmer picks it up. Palmer feathers it back out. And now it's Gray with the puck. Gray in deep. Gray's going to get turned around, and it's back to neutral. Megapoy puts the puck off the boards, and now it's Palmer moving forward. And there's a dish to 65 and a shot. And I don't know what it hit, but it took a weird bounce. And there's a lot of weird bounces going on at the moment, it seems like. And Palmer now, they're going to fire a shot. It misses the net, and Chugiak needs to settle down. McCormick's going to pick this one up, and he puts it behind his own net safely. Megapoi pushes it forward to his left wing, and now it's out through neutral.
Dump it
and
in.
Chugiak will get a line change, or at least a D change.
McCormick.
Phillips and McEwen on the ice. And here's Rathert. And Rathert gets hit going in, and now it's McEwen. McEwen lays it in. And Rathert, it's Phillips in deep. And now the puck's at neutral. There's Phillips battling along the boards. And now it's Rathert battling. He goes down, and Phillips is going to have to back check. Palmer dumps it in deep. 4 minutes left in the third period. McEwen swings it around. Now Palmer starting to check on their forechecking. And here's Palmer looking, and McEwen comes away with it. Now McEwen turns on the Jets and backs off the Jets. Now McEwen, he's going to get a shot from a way wide angle. I wish he would have took a look down the center of the ice, but here's McEwen already on the back check. And McEwen with the puck gets pushed from behind. Not a dangerous play, I believe, when you get pushed from behind. And they throw it in front. River Scott pushes it out to, and here is a streaking Zink. Zink's gonna cut middle. And now it's back to Bailey. Bailey behind his own net. Bailey does clear the zone. And Palmer touches up. Bailey all the way across to Yowitt. Yowitt gets stripped of the puck at neutral.
3 minutes to go, John. 3 minutes.
Yowitt's going to lay it right on the tape of a Palmer player that misses the net, fortunately. And River is getting a little workout this period.
Oh, for sure.
And here comes Dietz. Dietz turns it around, and he gets pickpocketed for the second time coming in. And now it's Yowitt trying to settle things down. And he puts it off the boards, and that will be an ice. They have to call this, don't they? Yep.
Yeah. Sims just a couple steps behind that.
Well, Coach Wild is going to leave this same line out there, it looks like, with Megapoi and McCormick on D.
They swapped the D up.
2:29 left in the game, and Palmer coming hard here, it seems like.
Oh, they've had it's a 60-40 for sure, at least, control by Palmer on this
1
period.
minute timeout for Palmer.
I imagine they want to rest their guys, maybe get their top two lines rested for the rest of this
Well, and not a
game.
bad time for Chugiak to get a little rest in,
No,
too. You know?
our D needs some rest. I know they've been going out there hard. Goaltender, get a little water. She's played excellent so far this game. Definitely kept us in the game.
Well, the score is reflecting it for sure.
Right. But I'd expect an intense next 2 minutes. I mean, they're probably going to pull their goalie, I don't know, a minute and a half to go maybe or so. And start putting some pressure on. So, I mean, it could be something wild. You know, if you put top line out now and then come back with second, or do you maybe put second line out and then finish the game with the top line?
And it seems like he's fully content to play the next line up unless it's in a situation, a power play situation or whatever, you know?
Right.
Or at least he's been doing that the whole game. We'll see here what he does this last, 250, 230. Chugiak and Palmer. Chugiak up 1-0. River Scott having a really solid game.
That's
And
a
it
good
looks
move.
like-
They pulled the
Looks like Chugiak's going to change up the D.
change the D up. Good move there.
McEwen and Casey.
Well, that'll leave Marilyn Bailey couple seniors to possibly finish out. They need it.
So it's Chugiak's top line and Palmer's top line. 2:24 left, and they're going to walk it out of the corner, and there's another save by River Scott, a routine save, but still another save. And now it's Casey, and they're just
5-on-5, John.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is in Casey with a nice body check over in the corner. And the puck's still loose, no whistle. And I don't know what we're waiting for here, but let's play some hockey.
Oh, pressure.
Yeah, we got to start playing some hockey, which we're standing right now. We're standing. And 5-on-5, you don't do that. And here's McEwen. He's behind his net. McEwen swings it around the boards, and Sims is going to pick it up. Sims with the puck now. Sims.
Speed.
And Sims is going to turn it on a little bit here. Sims holds up and walks it out and regroups. And he's going to lay it back to Merrill. And now Sims back with the puck. Over to Yowit. And Yowit lays it up to Bailey. Bailey now. Bailey with speed. Bailey's going to try a move on the defenseman. It gets blocked. And there's a shot by Sims. Point blank. And yeah, Orban takes a pretty good shot. But
a little stunned him a little bit.
And, you know, Palmer's came to play. Let's face it. And there's a nice shot. But Rivers is going to get that one every time. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you know what, John? They turned that fast break up.
And here we go.
Yeah.
Here's the replay on this.
Yeah,
Coming up.
Just sweeping out the puck there. Got to have something better on that.
And there's not a bad shot, but he shot right at her.
But what happened in our zone was they turned the puck right up. We had Orban behind the net. Sims was lagging, and both those guys went straight to the bench. And,
No, they came to play, and right now.
Tenders pulled,
and we take a shot down. And here's Zink with a minute left in the game.
Okay.
And Palmer turns it, and now Palmer coming up. This is Dietz. Dietz up the left side. Dietz is going to try to go around a guy, and he throws it in front of the net. And Bailey just pushes it around. And you got to get a clear one way or another. And Merrill's going to take a shot, and he does not clear the zone. And now it's Palmer with the puck, and bodies go flying. And it's Greninger going to take a ripper, misses the net, and we'll get an icing call. We'll get a tripping call in front of River Scott with 21.4 seconds left. Chugiak clinging to a 1-0 game.
John, we go back to the
one-goal lead.
We go back to that Merrill clear a little bit earlier. You got to have that puck out.
That puck's got to go out.
The puck gets out, and the
and
trip
don't go
doesn't
up
happen.
the middle. You can lay it off the boards. There's so many lanes you can,
I mean, come on, guys. We got to work. Got to clear the puck out.
We are a little rusty.
Now
to
it's
say the least.
6-on-4 here.
6-on-4.
Get there.
And Sims, and he gets out there, but. And there's a shot. River Scott gets caught back in her net a little bit, and it's a 1-1 game. So Palmer hangs around for the whole game. 14 seconds left. They go up 6-on-4 and bury a shot. Glove side, River Scott. She just never got back out of her net to cut down any of the angle on that.
That's I'm not going to give. They had a good shot on that one, but we had to be better on that.
And we're lined right back up for the last 14 seconds. And McEwen curls back. Orba shovels it off the boards. And McEwen right back with the puck. And he lays it right back up to Orba, and time's going to run out. And there's a slashing penalty, but it's late in the game, and they're not going to call that.
Oh, that was a slash for sure. Tough one, John. Tough to give it up there.
One. Is that ended in a tie game, or what do we do here?
I think we're doing a 5-minute overtime. We're doing some overtime. We did with West. But that's a tough one there.
Well,
But like we say, you got to play, clear that puck when you can, and don't let the team, that's the whole point of trying to get some goals, so we don't let the other team hang around, right?
Well, I mean, let's break it down. We've been on our heels the whole third period, okay?
Yeah.
And, we did well.
Well, here's our chance to see what we can do. We got, what's it going to be, 8 minute? 8 minute? Overtime? 5 or 8?
And it's sudden death, so,
14-3. Did I hear that right for shots?
Is that what it is?
River had 14 saves.
Okay, well, she did her job.
We had, O'Brien had 3.
I guess you really find out what kind of character your team has going forward in these situations. I mean, being completely outplayed in the third period. We'll see what we got for this overtime period. And I don't want to be negative. It's just what it is.
No. You're doing just fine.
I'm pro Chugiak. You got me nothing to root for.
Don't feel bad about that. We're just calling it as it is. And you know what? I don't have a problem calling the team out when they're not playing well. We're way better than that.
It looks like Palmer's got some work together over the holidays, and Chugiak hasn't. Telling you the truth, And who knows what's happened? And I don't know what the rules or restrictions are on that.
I think it's just you come in and you're just not ready to play. Come in one of those games. But anyways, we got a third period. We got to see what we can do here. We have a chance to redeem ourselves, and we're
in an overtime period. We're in an overtime period here. So and it's sudden death. And our last game went to an overtime. We took down West 4-3. So
definitely different scenarios on the games. This one kind of felt a little more lackluster, and that game was back and forth and run and gun and a little different. But
well, we'll see here. We did play full 4 lines the whole game, and we did play 3 sets of D the majority of the game here. So
right. So is it? It's 5-on-5, right? I don't think it is. Yeah.
5-on. I mean, college they go to 3-on-3 right away.
Well, they want a winner.
And they want to win it right away. They don't want to hang out. That ice time is expensive. I guess.
Right. And usually you'll get one, and that's what they want.
Yeah.
I think that's what everybody wants, obviously.
Well, you're going to get one.
And I'm not a big fan of shootouts because I don't think that's really, conducive of what was actually on the ice. It's like what we have. Was it 2 Olympics ago? We had the women's championship game, just like in a shootout, when you had all kinds of ice available.
Yeah, all kinds. Yeah.
So I definitely like going to overtime.
Let's see what Coach Wild and Coach White and
Farrell
have dialed up here for this overtime period. And let's see if we want to play. Bailey, do I see Bailey up at right wing?
Yeah, maybe that's just on the draw. I don't know.
And Orba back on defense.
8 minutes, John.
Yeah, I'm seeing a whole different lineup right here.
But that probably won't last, I imagine.
I'm not understanding. And Bailey's going to chase, and we'll have a icing call. So a little different look here coming out in the overtime period for Chugiak. And they settle it down and go right back to the way they normally play.
See what Yowick can do here. Sims on the right spot for the draw.
And Sims picks it up. Sims around one player, and he's going to look, and Bailey's wide open, and we've got to hit the net.
Well, that was way wide.
Bailey throws it way wide, and here's Palmer pushing it behind the net, and I don't know. That's got to be quicker. She got it covered. Blow the whistle.
Definitely. We had a couple of those same plays there.
I don't know. The pocket must be sent in. The whistle must be in the pocket. It takes them a while to get it up,
I think part of it is that it's not. It's possibly just covered with your leg standing up versus like.
It's still covered. It's a whistle. And here's Orba behind his own net, and he chips it up and around, and Sims lays it up right down the middle of the ice, and that will go all the way. Yes. And that'll be an icing. Merrill's going to come off. Bailey's going to come off. McEwen and Casey come on. The forwards stay the same.
And really, if you play it right with this line and Sims' speed, I'm gonna I'm going to try and hit Sims breaking. I mean, with that speed, we got to generate something. Oh.
And Sims just about breaks it. And here's Sims. Sims is going to hang on to the puck. Sims slows it down. Yahweh gives it right back to him as he gives it to him. And now it's back out to Casey. And Casey leaks it through, and it's all the way back out now. And then it's dumped back in. Orbach coming off. And so we'll start getting line change here as Sims, Dietz is going to direct traffic. And it's blocked by Greninger. And Sims and Yahweh come off. And here's Dietz. Definitely made some more rushes as the games wore on. And now it's over to the half wall of Chugiak. And they lay it right back in. And it's blocked by McEwen. And McEwen lays it up all the way over to the right side. Zink with the puck. Back to Casey. Casey now looks forward. Casey. And now it's McEwen. McEwen lays it off the boards, and it's Thies. And Thies. And it's chipped out, and nobody touched it. It will be an icing.
So it looks like they're just rolling lines here.
Rolling lines. And we'll have Megapoy and McCormick on D with Hansen taking this draw. Phillips lining up for the shot. And Holt ties it up. Phillips comes across. And it's Palmer through neutral. And they zing the puck across ice. And now it's chipped into the corner. Megaboy searching for it. And it's Palmer with the puck. Palmer, number 3, and he's a good stick handler. Clayton Conrad out to their D, and they're going to go D to D. As Chugiak lays back, and here's McCormick. McCormick with his spinorama, loses the puck, goes down, takes a shot at a guy, slows him down, and here's Hansen. Hansen up to Phillips, and now Casey. Casey with the puck. Casey crosses the blue of Palmer. He's in their zone, and now it's McCormick. He lays it down to Casey. Casey across the crease, across the slot, nobody really there. And here's Palmer picking it up in neutral. And with the shot, partially blocked. And trying to clear the zone is Phillips. And it's Casey. Casey dangles one Palmer player. And it's back up to Palmer. Palmer now through neutral. Ty Bailey on the ice. Ty Bailey pushes him wide. And Casey now, and it's picked off by Bailey. Bailey flips it up. Now it's Yahweh. Yahweh looking, and it's Sims. Sims over to Sims. Sims going to get a look at it. 3 Palmer guys collapse on him, and Yahweh lays it back down to Sims. Sims looking. Sims is going to go the hard way around one guy, and he's going to get a look, and he shoots. And there's a rebound attempt, and it's shot wide. And Chugiak, Palmer shoots it all the way down.
I mean, a good flurry there, John. And Sims did the right
flurry
thing.
by Chugiak.
Sims is coming around top of circle, beat a guy. He's right in the middle. Good shot and the rebound, but the bouncing puck, how it goes.
Yeah, and that's kind of been the story for Chugiak a little bit tonight.
It was a good play. I like that play he does. Someone comes around top, and if he has room, he cuts the top of circle in half. Otherwise, it goes all the way around it.
And Palmer does win the draw. Bailey's going to get over there for Chugiak. Bailey keeps it in. It's down to Yahweh. Yahweh in the corner. Cycles it, tries to get it cycled down to Orbaugh. And here comes Palmer through neutral. And here's Palmer. Palmer now with the puck, number 7.
Van Gutten.
Van Gutten still with the puck. He's out and tries to lay it out to his defenseman, but his defenseman just not able to handle it. And it's shot all the way down. Should be an icing.
Come on.
What's going on? Why isn't that not an icing?
Well, sometimes I feel if RD doesn't go after it, that's why you got to make it fall down or something.
Yeah,
make it look like you're doing it.
I didn't know that was a rule here. And
he had that.
And Bailey gets over, and nice play by Bailey. Sims takes a shot, but it's Yawit, and Yawit's going to win this battle.
That was Zink.
And Zink just a little too soon. And it's Gruninger, fakes a slapper, but then he takes a shot from Van Gutten. Van Gutten gets it out to center. Now it's these are routine passes that are just they're not handled cleanly by us. And now it's banged in around behind the net, and there's going to be a shot, and it's blocked. 2:40 remaining in the overtime period as McEwen picks it up, lays it D to D, but there's a Palmer player right there to grab it. And now there's another shot. It's blocked by McEwen. And Thies comes up and lays a body on the D. Now it's Zink, I believe.
Give it to him.
And Gruninger had a shot at Zink. And now it's a shot, but it's blocked and picked up. Now off the boards. And a nice chip. And the game's over. Chugiak scores. And who was it?
That was Zink.
Zink laser beams one.
Now, was that pass from Thies?
We'll get a rebound.
I think it came from Thies to Zink. Right here, Johnny.
Nice pass.
Hold on.
Let's take a look at that replay if we can, Kevin.
I think the pass down the right side was Thies, and he passed it to Zink. Here we go.
Best play of the game here.
Thies
Who
has
is
the
that?
puck. That's
Is it
Thies.
He chipped on a nice chip pass to Zink.
And he just buries
and
it.
Zink just buries it glove side high, top glove side. And the game's over. Chugiak wins 2-1.
The two things are you can easily go off sides on that 2-on-1. So it's a great play. Thies made a great pass at the right time so he wouldn't go off sides. Zink got the puck and just zipped it glove side on the lefty.
And I tell you, what a nice recovery by Chugiak not to give up in that overtime period, Ryan. Just a beautiful finish to the game, and good for River Scott getting that win. She deserves that one more than anybody. She hung us in the game there for 2 periods.
Oh, for sure. No, that was definitely hard to see a little bit more urgency in that overtime, right? Both teams are kind of a little more run and gun type thing.
Oh, yeah, for
which
sure.
I kind of like a little bit. It's more excitement, because our guys are more involved in the game.
Yeah.
But, it's nice to get that win there.
Well, there's a second overtime victory in 2 games, one to West and now one to Palmer. And we're going to move on with that. But, I don't think we had to make it quite that way.
Yeah, that wasn't one.
It is what it is.
It wasn't one of our better games.
Can you go shoot Fisher?
Yeah, and,
Yeah, no, it wasn't one of our better games. But, like we talked about, John, trying to find a way to get the win, right?
And we did, and that's what matters, because that's what people remember, and that's how it goes down on the scorecard, So.
Right. It's just like a hat trick and you get an empty net. It's a hat trick,
Yeah.
And a W is a W. It was an overtime and it was close. But, good teams find a way to win, and that's what we did.
And, I can't say enough about River Scott keeping us in the game so we could find our wheels, because there was a stretch there where we could not find our wheels,
Well, we got outplayed in the third period bad.
And she hung us in there, and they only scored 1 goal in the third period. And Chugiak does win in the overtime frame. So we'll take that and we'll move on. And with that, we're going right into, when's our next game?
Next game is going to be against Service on the 19th. So not this Friday, but the Friday after. So we got about a week and a half break or so. I'm going to quick touch on the 3 stars if we got a second here, John.
3 stars of the game for Chugiak?
3 stars. So
you want to write them down or what?
I got them here.
All right, fair enough.
I think, right off the bat, 3rd star, I'm going to give it to McCormick, freshman coming up. This is his 3rd game he's played. Although he played against that West game, didn't get much time, but came in, played pretty much regular shift with Magapoy for the most part. No penalty kill or play or PP time, but
he had a couple.
got that shot and fouled the rebound and led to that first goal. So gonna give him.
And one thing that I did see, they were having their way with us in neutral. Okay, and he stepped up and made a couple pretty good hits there. And, it only takes a few of those for those forwards to be thinking about it and, can neutralize that, cross-ice pass there. Or them,
Right. You're going to – that's the same thing with Brady passing, and you got Ray Lewis there with, not going to do that. But anyways,
right.
So McCormick, third star.
All right, there we go.
Second star, obviously you got to give to Zink. He played a pretty good game, but obviously in the end he buried it, the money. That's excellent there.
And that,
he had a good check, about 15 seconds before that. Got tied up with a guy at their blue.
Well, he does bring a lot of energy too.
Right.
He's and I tell you, he can turn the tides in these games.
He's a physical guy, and he likes to play that way. So, anyways, he buries in overtime, so you're going to get the second star there. First star, I really don't think it's fairly obvious. No doubt here. It goes to goaltender River Scott.
Yeah.
She kept us in the game, bottom line. She made, nothing flashy, but a lot of good critical saves. We were on our heels. We didn't come out playing very strong. Second period was okay. Third period was not well, but she came ready to play.
Well, and
she did play strong.
And it's a prime example why, goalies carry teams until they can get it rolling, and not everybody, and yeah, I'll agree with all three of those. I think excellent selections on 3 stars of the game.
We've always said it. I mean, your goaltender's got to be one of your better players. And tonight she was.
Yeah, and I'll try to back off on the negativity the next game. But we're rolling into a. Is that in the matinee game? Is that the service game at 1:00?
It is. So it's not this Friday, but the following Friday. So about a week and a half out.
Okay, we'll try to get that out to you guys so you guys are aware of that. But we will be broadcasting that game. So
make it a little bit more coverage because it's like.
No, is that one at Boki? I think it is.
Afternoon game where most people might not be able to break off from work or whatever to get there. So.
Yep. Okay, from all of us here at Third Line Media, we're going to sign off. We will be back, like I said, at Ben Boki, playing service, our next matchup in about a week and a half. And we're going to sign off from the Mac Center tonight. All you guys have a safe evening, and we'll talk to you soon.